You're listening to the Daily Haul. Thoughts beyond the card. And it's okay to shop too much if you know how to shop smart. There are promo codes and coupons you can use. And you'll get yourself a profit. There's no the blues.
Hey, welcome back to the Daily Haul, Thoughts Beyond the Cart. I'm your host, Sunshine. And this is, as always, your source for advice on reselling, saving money, navigating customer interactions, and so much more. This show is sponsored by youshoptoomuch.com, your home for curated finds and vintage treasures, including very rare Bath & Body Works items. Our featured item of the week is our Shine with Purpose in white God's Girl. And you can find the link to that item in my full store right in the show notes. All right, today's email, store credit only. The subject line, my DIL is refunding my love. Sunshine, help a grandmother out. I love my daughter-in-law truly, but she is a minimalist. Her word, not mine. Every time I buy her a beautiful sweater or a nice piece of jewelry from the boutiques I visit, she asks for the gift receipt. I found out through my son that she isn't even exchanging them for other clothes. She returns them for cash or store credit and uses the money to buy premium organic dog food and fancy collars for her golden retriever. I feel like my gifts are just being used as a cash machine for a dog. I want to tell her I'm done shopping for her, and I'll just give her a $20 bill from now on. But my son says that's passive aggressive. Is it wrong to want my gifts to actually be kept? Bargain Brenda. Okay, Bargain Brenda. Let me explain something to you. And everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people are guilty of this. You mentioned that you're getting her gifts from boutiques that you visit. So, no doubt, you're probably spending a nice bit of money on these gifts, right? Let me share something with you. When I was younger, I would create a Christmas list. And I would detail exactly what I wanted, the exact price, and the location. I don't care if it came from a store, if it came from a flea market, if there was someone who was selling it, whatever the case was. I made giving so easy. Some people found it to be disrespectful. Some people thought, wow, this is really efficient. Like, this is really good. Let me tell you why it's not a bad thing. Who is the gift for? The gift is for your daughter-in-law. The gift is not a flex for you. And I think a lot of times what happens when people buy gifts, the gift is purchased with, it's like a flex. If you really cared about your daughter-in-law and the gift was for her, you wouldn't even care what she did with the money. Because it's a gift. It's something that you're giving to her. Once you give someone something, you relinquish all control over that gift. And I don't think it would be a bad thing to just say, hey, here's some money. And I wouldn't be mean about it. There's no need to tell her, I'm done shopping for you. because that is aggressive, not passive aggressive. That's just aggressive. I'm done shopping for you. No. Next time, you can give her a gift card to maybe PetSmart or Chewy.com or any, if there's a local pet boutique in your area, if there's a place that you know that she likes to shop for her pets. A gift is for the receiver, not the gift giver. And people have it twisted. And the reason why I did that list, I wasn't being selfish, I was being thoughtful. Because why do people go out and buy things for someone that they don't like? That has always escaped me. I've never understood the concept of someone tells you, oh, I would like a pair of red ruby slippers. And you go get them blue furry moon boots because you thought they were nice. If you want blue furry moon boots, then buy them for yourself. Get me what I asked for. Now, I'm probably going to sound like an asshole to a lot of people listening. Oh, well, sorry, not sorry. A gift is supposed to be enjoyed by the person who receives it. So why not get the person something they actually want? I took the guessing out of gift giving. I told people exactly what I want. They could decide which one they wanted to get. And I was happy. They didn't waste their time. And they had the pleasure of seeing me enjoy their gift. A lot of those things were Prince memorabilia, and I still have some of those things to this day. I am 54 years old, and I'm so grateful to the people. Shout out to the people who actually followed my lists. I appreciate you. If I get something for someone, I try to pay attention to them. What do they like? What are their interests? I'm not going to wing it and just get something that appeals to me. I used to do that. And there's a book and there's a quiz called The 5 Love Languages. The 5 Love Languages, it works for friends, it works for daughter-in-laws, it works for spouses. You have to know the person that you're dealing with, right? Get her something that she would like. If this woman is taking your expensive gifts and exchanging them for doggy clothes and dog collars and organic dog food, take a peek at her golden retriever. How does her golden retriever dress? What is her golden retriever's name? If you see the style that she dresses her golden retriever in, maybe get something personalized with the golden retriever's name. You could knock her socks off just by paying attention. And I don't think you should be offended because, again, you're buying gifts. What? And then, how controlling is it to say that you want your gifts to be kept? What do you care? If you give someone something, who cares? Like, I see things all the time about people say, oh, well, you re-gifted my gift. You gave me something that I didn't like. And I know someone who would love this. This gift is going to find a loving home with a person who will actually appreciate it. Isn't that the purpose in the first place? You are exponentially bringing joy because you thought you were bringing joy to one person, and you did indirectly, because if you give me a gift and I know that, I'll say, my friend Jennifer loves this thing, well, now I'm excited because I'm like, oh, I know someone who would love this. Now I'm happy, and she's going to be happy receiving the thing that you gave me. Your gift continues to bring joy. And I know there are so many people who hear this and they're going to think, nah, that's not cool. That's foul. Why would you give away something I gave to you? Gifts are to be enjoyed. And sometimes the person that you gave it to just is not going to enjoy it. Would you rather that item sit in the corner and be covered with dust? Would you rather the person lie to you and say, oh, I love it. I love that moss-covered 3-handled family credenza you bought me that is now covered in 3 inches of dust. Oh, love it. Or would you rather them say, hey, you know what? My friend Michelle was just looking for moss-covered 3-handled family credenzas on Google. Girl, your gift is about to live a glorious life at Michelle's house. Like, to me, that is wonderful. That is a win-win in so many ways. Once you give someone a gift, it is no longer your business. So, in order to get around that feeling of, she's not keeping my gift, purchase the gift with the receiver in mind. Don't go into a fancy boutique and get a dog lover who would rather clothe her dog than herself a $300 blouse. Chances are her dog's fingernails are going to rip into it at some point anyway. Why? Do something nice. Do something genuine. Buy something with the gift receiver in mind. And I think that everyone will be happy. There are so many pet boutiques online. They have like that the farmer's dog, or what is the one Jennifer's always talking about? Spot and Tango. Get her a freaking dog food subscription. There are so many things that you could do to turn this situation around. Stop trying to control how a person feels. You're trying to control her emotions. You want her to be happy about something that she's not happy about. Back to the 5 love languages. I suggest people take this test with their friends. I would sit down with my daughter-in-law. Hey, you know what? I think it would be cool if we did this quiz together. Learn a little bit about her. But I mean, honestly, the guesswork, the need for a quiz has been taken away. You already know what her jam is. Her jam is her dog. So instead of trying to control the narrative and turn this woman into a boutique shopper and aware of fancy things, which I find it funny that you call yourself Bargain Brenda and you're buying gifts at a boutique. And then it is mean that you go from purchasing her a gift. Again, if you're purchasing it from a boutique, I can only imagine that it costs a lot more than $20. So how does she drop from getting a boutique-worthy gift down to a $20 bill? That was real stank on your part. Just my opinion. This is a win. This can be a win for you. Clearly, you're paying attention to your daughter-in-law. Wait, no. You were told. You were told that she was returning these things. So yeah, this would be a good opportunity for you to open up a dialogue with her. It has been brought to my attention that my items that I'm purchasing you've been returning them. And I don't really have a problem with it, but can we have a conversation about things that you actually like? Because I would love to get you something that you're actually going to enjoy. I would like to get you something that you're going to keep and cherish. Do you like figurines? Is there anything that I can get you that, would be more suitable for you? Open the door. Open the option for a dialogue. Have a conversation. And I think that things will turn out probably a lot better. And you won't have to give her a $20 bill. You won't have to have any type of stank attitude with her. And hopefully your words and your inquiry will be well received by your daughter-in-law. I don't know if you can hear the little tiptoes in the background, but my dog Max has arrived. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut this one short because I don't know if he's going to get up here with an attitude. If he's going to start barking. He's a loose cannon. You just never know what that dude is doing. Which is funny because I'm talking about dogs and things like that. So he almost had a little brother, everyone. A friend was giving away another 9-year-old dog. My dog is a silky terrier. And he's a little chubby thing. He's supposed to weigh like 11 pounds, but due to my mom and her incessant need for giving him treats that he's not supposed to have, he teeters between 12 and 14 pounds. And the reason why he's around the bed is because he has trouble. He's having trouble jumping up here now. And if he weighed what he was supposed to weigh, he would probably be able to jump up here with ease. And so, yeah, I'm kind of, maybe I'm a little biased. Maybe I'm a little biased with the dog lover, but, and also just the fact that I've been given gifts that the giver, don't get me wrong, they were nice things, and the giver probably thought, wow. But for me, it actually hurt my feelings. I'll share with y'all. My father has given me things that I know he spent good money on, but it hurt my feelings because I'm looking at these things and I'm thinking, do you even know me? Like, have you ever seen me in anything like this? Why would you buy this from me? Did you even pick this out? Like, who am I to you? Like, so always do things for the person. Always think of the receiver when you're giving gifts. Don't go into it with, ooh, this is nice. Ooh, oh yeah, I love this. This is great. You love it. Ooh, you think it's nice. It's making your heart flutter. Buy it for yourself. Don't buy it for somebody else. You know what this woman likes. So, at the risk of being repetitive and getting stuck in a loop, I'm going to go ahead and end this thing. If you have anything that you would like to share with me, please shoot me an email to ifshoppingwascardio@gmail.com. Again, that is ifshoppingwascardio@gmail.com. I look forward to meeting with you all again next week at the checkout. Bye.